time for baseball on MLB Network. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Division rivals do battle.
And now,
next,
your 2026 Cincinnati Reds.
Hunter Green, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Cole Roederer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Cole Roederer goes down for the first out of the game.
The left fielder, Seth Beer.
Into the box, Seth Beer. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is low, ball 1. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Now the 1-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Just underway here in Cincinnati. And he fouls this one off. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And now in the box, Josh Bell. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Bogaerts is off of first with 2 away. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Nicky Delmonico.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
A bouncer up the middle, reined in, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Cubs are turned away, and the Reds are coming to bat after a break. You're watching MLB Network. Trevor Rogers is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
2 balls and a strike now. Fouled off. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Seager.
Here's Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got the average up to 307 here, with 19 homers and 51 runs batted in. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Eugenio.
So here is Eugenio Suarez. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. First pitch on the way as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That misses 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The count now at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
2 out with the man at first. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Second inning set to go, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He's set. Here it comes. Line, but speared on a hop. There's one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
That'll bring up Josh Van Meter. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Trevor Rogers. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now into the box, Hunter Renfroe, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Renfroe.
And now the first pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
At the plate now, Patrick Dwyer. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Dwyer, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. So next to bat will be Davy Grion. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Throw over to first. Runner's back. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A runner on first with 2 away. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Down the first baseline. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back to Cincinnati, where the hometown Reds have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. And looking at the stats, it becomes pretty apparent they possess a lot of swing and miss stuff. Currently, they rank first in the league in strikeouts. And interestingly, they've also allowed the fewest home runs of any team in the league. As some of the pitchers told me, that combination is a reflection of the deception and movement they work so hard to achieve. They said that talent only gets you so far, and a key to their success is the time and effort they put into studying film and perfecting their mechanics and pitch releases to get the most out of what they're offering up. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Cole Roederer is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit is Seth Beer, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
2-0 count, the pitch. That's popped up. In there, a base hit. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the 3rd, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Out in front of it, strike one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. One and one. Third inning, no score to this point. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He singled in his first AB. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. This guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hunter Green. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Hunter Green.
First pitch of the AB on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Whew, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
At the plate, Eric Mejia, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Beer will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. From the belt, the pitch, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Green stands at first with 1 out. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
And now here is Corey Seager. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And that misses 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Lo. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Lo, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Delmonico waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch of the AB now.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And there's ball 2 now. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another full count pitch home. Driven nicely into the gap. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
the left fielder, number 22.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Standing in now, Patrick Dwyer, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Three runs already home here. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Reds lead it 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nicky Delmonico.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that's low, ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tyler Wade.
Stepping in once again is Tyler Wade. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Outside, 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Contreras, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Josh Van Meter will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
There's ball four.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far,
Now
but
batting.
after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So here now's the pitcher, Trevor Rogers. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
That's lifted the other way out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Reds.
Bottom of the inning now,
The first
and that
baseman,
brings in the big power hitting
Matt
first baseman, Matt Olson.
Olson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
To the plate now, Davy Grion. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Grion is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Now the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Hunter Green, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He collected a base hit his first time up. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. One and two, the count to the Reds pitcher.
1 and 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box, Eric Mejia standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 8, Cole Roeder.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Seth Beer.
At the plate now, Seth Beer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's wide, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in is Xander Bogaerts. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. 2 out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1 home is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Adbert Alzolay, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Harrison Bader.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0. That's ball 2. 2-0.
The 2-0. This one's flared out toward left. And that's in there. Base hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Seager.
Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball in.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Bader aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 3-0 offering is swung on and missed, strike one.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 3-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. One there. Over to Bell for the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Up next, Eugenio Suarez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And now the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Lays off, 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he fouls this one off. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First offering on its way. In the dirt. Throw goes to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Reds out in front, 3-0. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Here now the 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The payoff pitch one more time. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in next, Nicky Delmonico. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Fouled off. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1 pitch on its way. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
The count is 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jose De Leon takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Tyler Wade will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
0-1.
Now the 0-1.
Ball, action time.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Hunter
The
Renfroe.
right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The pitch. And it's 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Patrick Dwyer will be next. 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Patrick Dwyer. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Renfroe on at first, nobody out. And that one got a piece of him.
Now batting, the first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
Olson.
He's set, and the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
None out, runners at first and second. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Davy Grion. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Sliced hard, but foul.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting,
Lázaro Armenteros will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0 home. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
Taijuan Walker gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Eric McKeah, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Reds 6 and the Cubs nothing. Spencer Turnbull is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman Josh Van Meter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Victor Reyes stands in as he looks at a called strike. The average coming in 257, 4 home runs and 25 driven in. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Van Meter gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Seager onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Cole Roederer. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Ball 2.
2 balls and no strikes.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
On the ground near home. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now at the plate is Seth Beer. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 2.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Grounded to first. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Michael Grove enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And now Harrison Bader singled last time up.
The center fielder, Harrison.
First offering.
Bader.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 6.
Here's Corey Seager. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball well outside. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Eugenio Suarez will be next. Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
One out, nobody on. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Delmonico is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The 1-0. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Beer is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Reds are down in order. They lead it 6-0.
Leading off to the plate, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. One ball and two strikes to count. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out. So the next to bat will be Josh Bell for his career in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. Now the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a curveball misses inside. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Next to dig in, Nicky Delmonico. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. Wilson Contreras would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still find themselves down 6-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch on the way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now here it comes. And we'll have a quick stoppage here, as even though we're about 1,500 miles from the nearest beach, a beach ball has made its way onto the field anyway. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Patrick Dwyer, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. In now for the Reds, Matt Olson, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Here it comes.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And there's ball 1. Swing and a liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Garrett Clevenger is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. George Springer will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. And now the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back, second baseman, Tyler Wade.
Next, it'll be Tyler Wade. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. The 3-1.
Thank you.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Next, here is Josh Van Meter. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he takes this one high. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And it's fouled away. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's always been festive on Independence Day in the United States, but what makes the party even more fun is winning in front of your home crowd. Makes those fireworks even more enjoyable.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Cincinnati led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Hunter Green earns his 8th victory of the season. Trevor Rogers was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Our payday